The Pelicans know their fans will be fired up for tonight's action. And as they came into the building, the players were plenty fired up themselves. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 3. And for New Orleans, we've got Trey Murphy. McCollum is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Williamson. And it's Messi in at the 5. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, and now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Buries it from three-point range.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Murray kicks to McCollum. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Avdia with the rebound.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Sharp. And he uses the glass on the layup. Sharp's got 5.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with New Orleans' head coach. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the basket by McCollum.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
And Stan, while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. Now, I've heard you talk about him before, but what's something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
Oh, that's a terrific assessment. Here's Murray. Denny Avdia making his last shot. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Sharp with it. Now defended by McCollum. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
The free throw drops for Sharp. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Hey guys, well this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Trailblazers with possession here. They trail by 3. Stolen by McCollum. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. A shot by Messi, no good. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Sharp driving in. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Murray, the pass to Williamson. To the wing on the left. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. From past the arc. The rebound by Grant. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. The Trailblazers making the switch here. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Alvarado. Hawkins with it. Back to Alvarado. It's blocked.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Grant, the bounce pass. Jones against Avdia. Here's Clingan. Tries it again, and the layup is good.
Clingan knows how to use that size, both as a screener and a finisher.
Pelicans trail by 3. Out to the wing. Fires at the elbow. Stolen by Avdia. The finish, and finished off by Avdia.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
And the Pelicans miss again. It's Henderson on the wing. Here's Clingan. It's over Olynyk. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed,
The previous play
certainly beat the buzzer.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but When you have it there, you gotta use it.
And so it's Shaedon Sharpe making highlights for the Trailblazers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots? Getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better, bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
On the floor for Portland, they've got Klingon. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Henderson. Then there's Grant. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. Stan, you know this. Every team wants those 3-and-D wing types. This Pelicans team is loaded with them.
Yeah, Kevin, they love those type of guys. Long, athletic guys who can defend, and they either come in being able to shoot the three or they develop them into three-point shooters, and it shows in the numbers. Last year they were 4th in three-point percentage, 7th in defensive rating. Those are key metrics.
Ball's knocked loose, and New Orleans pushing it up now. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Alvarado.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Now, here's Thybulle. Back to Henderson. Pass to Thybulle. Henderson outside. 6 to shoot. Grant for 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
To the middle. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And Portland has possession. Grant outside. Henderson with the screen for Grant. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And mid-range isn't exactly Grant's go-to spot, but he takes a focused shot there and gets it to go.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Oh, getting fancy now, Klingon. Wow.
Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Jones. Pass to Alvarado. Misses the 3. The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Henderson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Williamson from long range. And the Pelicans miss again. Trailblazers leading by 9. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Ayton. Here's Avdia. A three-pointer, no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Fires the three. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from McCollum.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Now here's Ayton, and the shot goes down. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA? I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Sharp. And here is Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
McCollum outside. Lets it go with the three. Bangs home the trifecta. McCollum's got 12 points in the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Simons. That one also a miss for him. Just like the other 3 attempts this game. And it's McCollum off the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 4-point Trailblazer lead. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Murray with the defensive effort. Pass to McCollum. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Henderson. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Trailblazers lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
frustrating as heck.
They've got Zion Williamson. C.J. McCollum out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Misi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's the Pelicans 5. Avdia against Williamson. Pass to Sharp. Here's Ayton, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Ayton's got 8 points.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
And it's Murray penetrating.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Sharp. The three-pointer is right on target. Sharp's got 14 points.
And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
And the basket by McCollum.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And we've seen DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league.
Simons finds Ayton. Portland moving the ball around. Ayton a screen on McCollum. Drills it from outside. Sharp's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Portland. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. It's McCollum on the wing. Murray for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 13 points in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Williamson. Back to Murray for the lead. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint, and Ayton throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Incredible athleticism from Murray, a combo guard with some serious elevation.
Portland leading. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Pass to Sharp. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. DC's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Now, here's Sharp. He's got 17. Ayton sets the pick for Simon. And the 3 ball is good. Simons has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Murray. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Here's Messi. And he banks in the layup. Here's Simons. There's the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Here's Messi, defended by Avdia. And here's McCollum for 3. For the 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Bob Williams is out there with Grant. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Klingon, and it's Henderson in at the point. The Trailblazers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. It's Hawkins on the wing, defended by Thybulle. And here's Portland. Now here's Henderson. Grant surveying the D. Pass to Klingon. Makes it off the glass. And it's 8 points for Donovan Klingon.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Now Thybulle to the inside. Here's Henderson. It's tipped. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Hawkins kicks to Olynyk. There's Williamson with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Williamson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks so much, David. On defense, New Orleans. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. McCollum against Simon. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
It's intercepted. Here's Williamson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump it.
And the Pelicans with possession here. After the Trailblazers pick up 2. Murray kicks to Williamson. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Sharp. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
Good on the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
And it's Simon's missing. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. A 3 from McCollum. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Sharp. They get it again. And Simon's wide open. He'll fight. It's good. This game is all even. Simons has got 10 points here in the second half. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's McCollum. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. That's a 2 from Simons. Offensive rebound, Sharp. Avdia kicks to Ayton. Here's Kamara. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Got it.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Three-pointer, Simons. No good on that one. This is a huge possession.
This is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
And it's McCollum off the drive. Money!
And when it matters most, the coach has the confidence that McCollum will deliver.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. .7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Simons missing.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, the taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's off as well, so he misses both. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Pass to Sharp. And it's off from three-point range. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for New Orleans, C.J. McCollum. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Pass to Kamare. Lets the 3 fly. That's the good. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, C.J. McCollum.